Here we are at Hermit Valley Campground, 8N02. This is the Deer Valley Trail. Starts right up here. It's been a balmy morning, but trail is open and kind of got a little bit of a gatekeeper. This is going south to north from Hermit Valley north to Blue Lakes off Highway 4. So fun little rocks right out of the gate. This is kind of the harder way to take the trail. You climb out of camp, basically out of the campground, and then makes it a little bit more challenging than coming the other direction. So if you want to try it the first time, come down if you're nervous about it. But yeah, see if I can get a little bit better picture of the obstacle here. But not too hard of an obstacle, but if you don't get your tire placement right, you get diff issues. So pretty cool. There's a sign at the entrance if you want to read it. Seasonal closure prohibits wheeled motorized vehicle use of the Deer Valley four-wheel drive trail until 6 weeks after documented snowmelt is reported from the Blue Lake Snow Sensor Station. Another morning of sausages, but it was brisk last night. This is inside my Jeep. See, it's frozen over and you can see my breath a little bit, but good time at camp. About 7:30, but supposedly down in the 20s last night. So got the fire going. Got about an hour and a half till we break camp and head up Deer Valley. Stay in it. Nice. You did it. Coming up from the south end, you're just climbing kind of all day, or not all day, at the start, and it's kind of a choose your own adventure a little bit, but Jeeps do all right. I think the smallest Jeep in our group's on 35s, but the Dodges are doing good. Everyone's climbing well, but you can see kind of the size of some of the rocks. This isn't one of the harder sections, but there's definitely some hard spots, but nothing too challenging. 27 degrees this morning. It's a little balmy, but good times.
Driver, back up.
Trying to film more,
Passenger again.
because I feel like there's not a ton of great footage of
Go forward
Deer Valley.
until you climb that rock.
But you can kind of see a little bit in front of us what it looks like. Lots of, you know, basketball size rocks. Watching these Dodge work through the trail, there's a lot of tree rubbing to some extent.
You have to back up just a touch probably.
It's a little tricky section, it's a little off camber.
Right there. Now go ahead and come up. You gotta drive this route on your left side. It's gonna come up.
So. Get a great shot, but this is the vista at the top of the climb when you're coming from the south. It's good to park here, climb up on these rocks, and you can look out over the valley. But no stopping this time, heading straight down. Cool tree. Still Still smooth sailing. So trail, after the climb, the trail kind of gets a little bit easier and opens up a little bit. Well, I don't want to say opens up, but I mean like you're not running into rocks nonstop. Dodge squeezing the trees there. Yeah. Still bouncing our way through Deer Valley. So we're almost kind of halfway. Almost. Not quite. Trying to film and drive. So coming down the trail, you get to the first crossing heading north. So it's a good place. It's kind of halfway to take lunch if you're coming from the south. Pretty. Not super deep. And try to get video of when I go through it.
It's trying to go very fast. Oh no, it's gonna sink! It's gonna sink! Oh no, rocks are falling in!
Just for fun. Heading out from lunch. So as you leave the second crossing, or the first crossing, heading north towards the second crossing, it still kind of just winds you back into the trees, and it's pretty narrow and rocky, but it slowly gets less rocky as the south end. The boulders seem to get a little bit smaller, but we're approaching the second water crossing soon, so see what the trail's like. So we're coming down out of the trees. There's the meadow with the second river crossing as we come forward. So, get some video of it here in a second. Well, there's the river crossing. If you don't pick your line right, it can be deep. But if you want deep, it can be deep. Not too bad today. Fun times.
I looked for a deep spot but couldn't find it. Must be.
So that river crossing is pretty close to the entrance from the north end. So just a little bit more through the trees and some rocks and you're on out. So the trail kind of winds along, heading up towards Blue Lakes, and this water out there on the left drains out of Blue Lake. Barely kind of see it, but lots of fun little water features as you're driving up, heading towards the start of the trail. But I don't really have a good clearing shot. There you go, out there in the distance. Kind of little waterfall. So, almost to the top of the trail. And here we are at the gate. Luckily it's open. So there's a little shack in the background there too. And that's pretty much the end of the trail. We'll pull over out here in Blue Lakes campground and air up. So, fun times. So there is Blue Lake. I think it's lower Blue Lakes, and then there's an upper Blue Lakes. And then my group is airing up right here. Yeah, you're looking good.